Hey, live. Man, I haven't done this in a while. There's probably no one gonna be tuning into this shit, but we'll see what's up. Got my 1970s era goggles on, motherfucker. Slapping bitches, jocking hoes. You know how we doing, Papa? She's still here. She's still hanging out with us. Yep. We're still in the clapped out Western Star, as is tradition. Although I saw a YouTube video of a guy with an even more clapped out truck than I fucking drive. I've been catching up on the drama. Very exciting. So let me flip this shit around because we're hitting the road in a moment here. Hanging out at the Loves in fucking Lenoir City. Apparently we are not too far from Gentry and Son, because I remember the cease and desist letter I got from that motherfucker came from Sweetwater, Tennessee, and that's not that far away. So I know that fool lives here somewhere. So we'll see, man. Good time either way. Love to see what that dipshit's up to. Fucking moron. But we parked here for a hot minute because there was a wreck right where 70-40, so I didn't want to sit in fucking traffic for an hour, so I just hung out instead. Let me see this. Does this still work? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Oh, Christ. I don't remember even how to fucking go live and shit. I definitely can't see anybody writing any comments. So, no. What's this do? What's that do? No, I don't want to do that. What's this do? Open hat. Oh, there's comments. I can see that shit now. What's up, man? Oh, yeah. Check out the tires. We're getting even thinner up top. Look at that. Look at the old skid mark going right up on top. Yeah, dude. We're losing it off. We're getting old. We're going to be 50 pretty soon. So, yeah. Old BLC is getting fucking elderly. I could feel it. I was getting in and out of the trailer the other day and my fucking knees were wrecking it. Although we definitely have an easier time about that shit now than we did a year ago. We lost 100 pounds in a fucking year, man. That Ozempic is real shit. So we're down to 340, was where I was at the last time I weighed before I left the house. So we'll see. We're probably down a good 10 since then. That was like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, man, maybe I was thinking about giving Tim Gentry a call, see if he wants to have lunch. He could that rich motherfucker could buy me lunch after all the shit him and Shane talked about me live on his fucking channel. So fuck that guy, man. Old Tim Gentry. Wonder what y'all think he went to prison yet? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, dude. I actually stiffed Team Tiny this time because he was stuck out in Tyler, Texas, and I was in Dallas, and I got an overnight load for $1,830 to get to Memphis by morning. So that was like $4.50 a mile from Dallas to U.S. Foods in Memphis, Tennessee. And dude, let me tell you, Memphis, bro, I've been there a couple times, but this is the first time I delivered like in the downtown area. I drove by, there's a blue beacon at a truck stop that I had to get a washout at before, but that was in the afternoon. I drove by that blue beacon at like 7 a.m. and there were fucking lot lizards leaving the truck stop to go back home wherever the fuck they were. And one of them, dude, the ass was out, everything. They didn't have no underwear on, no nothing. But you could tell they were running through overnight. But they were walking home. They were doing the walk of shame from the truck stop. So Memphis is the real deal, man. Like, I don't even fucking with that place, I'll tell you. And we picked up a beer load leaving out and going all the way back up to New Hampshire. So we're headed back home. But that motherfucker's paying $6,800, dude. Like, everything out here now is like $4 a mile minimum. So week to week, on this 7-day period this week, we're going to do our best ever at $11,250. Not assuming we're running reefer still, but this beer load's actually not even a reefer load, and we got paid like fucking prime rate to go back northeast with it. So I'm pretty happy with it. Whether or not it's legal, I don't know. I've only been in business for 7 years. How would I know what's legal or not? But it's, from what I read, as long as the beer alcohol content is under 5%, you don't need alcohol permits. But could be wrong. Couldn't give a fuck less, honestly. We'll see. It's like I'm going to stop at a weigh station and find out anyway. But yeah, I sent a video I took yesterday. I posted it on TikTok, and then I was advised by my attorney to take it down, just in case any legal entities were watching. But there may have been a situation where two trucks were doing 67 miles an hour in a 75 mile per hour zone in Arkansas, and your boy may or may not have passed them at 80 in the shoulder and made one of them shit their pants, probably. But I have it. I have the video still. I'm keeping that for a memory, because I always wanted to do that just one time. Just one time, just pass them on the shoulder. For 20 miles, we were following these guys. 20 fucking miles, and I finally had it. We had to get to Memphis. We were late. So I'm like, oh, you know what, dude? There's plenty enough room. I'm on a curve. I can see everything up ahead. That you know, it's a wide shoulder. We're good. We may or may not have passed them. Maybe. You know, I'm not admitting to any crimes or anything. And then last week we were in fucking Just Trucking's goddamn backyard. So we were like two of my mortal enemies on YouTube hanging out in their neighborhoods. But yeah, Just Trucking years ago challenged me to mutual combat, and at the time I was too obese and out of shape to accept. But you know, I made a post. I said, for sure, Just Trucking, you want that mutual combat, you got it, buddy. And that was last week. I didn't hear anything from him, so I guess he bitched out. He just wasn't interested in getting his ass whooped by an old man. So, you know, it is what it is. That's too bad. But he's probably too busy fucking, you know. I won't go there. I won't talk too much shit about the guy. You know, I mean, guy's losing his audience. His views are probably down, so not making as much money as he used to. You know what it is. Shit. Just Trucking. He's probably got to be. He was a tight end before he got kicked out of college for running drugs. So he's got to be 6'4", 6'5". He's up there. But I hit him with a few liver shots. He'd go down. Everybody go down for that shit. I don't give a fuck. Look at the old clapped out West Coast dog. Still here. Boy, I tell you, man, this 5 miles per gallon is getting old. So we got to, especially with the price of fuel nowadays, dude. This, since we've been out, our fuel cost has been 93 cents a mile this trip. So, yeah, it eats into the profits just a little bit. I did the math on it. Every 1,000 miles I'm driving, the difference between a 7.5 mile per gallon truck and my truck is $300, according to my fuel costs. So if I'm running 3,000 miles a week, and that might be low, do I really want to lose $1,000 just by driving this truck? Yeah, I mean, granted, it's paid for and I love it, but that $1,000, think of how much cocaine I could be buying with that $1,000, man. Like, fuck. Shit. I don't know. It's hard. It would be hard to let go over, you know what I'm saying? So. Alright. But I don't know, I checked out Elite Podcast for I had some free time, so I checked up on YouTube Drama to see what was going on. So I checked up on Elite Podcast. He's shit talking some guy that used to work for Gentry or whatever. He's all up in Tim Gentry's shit. So I don't know exactly what kind of drama they got going on. But it seems like fun. I'd be interested to get caught up on all the bullshit. So whatever. But yeah. I figured if I went live in goddamn Tim Gentry's backyard, he might come see me at the Loves in Lenoir City, but we're about to leave, so I ain't got no time for that. That is true, man. Elton John dollars. I went with the 70 vintage because you gotta look like a badass, dude. Like Elton John, king of cocaine badasses, so why wouldn't you want to look like him? Andy's a millionaire, right, pup? She just wants the apple. Duluth, I was up in your neighborhood back in March. Have some. Not quite all the way up to Duluth, but we drove through Minnesota. We went up to Washington State. And we got stuck in Washington State because there was a fucking freak snowstorm in March. It dropped like 4 feet of snow on Snoqualmie Pass. So that was a good time. And then got dicked around by brokers picking up apple loads between like 14 different fucking stops or whatever. So that was a whole nother dramatic. What the hell is this creep guy doing? He must have been trained by Coach. He's pulling in. He's pulling in next to me like a genius. Good job, creep. Is that where Coach is still working? Although I heard he's working for Prime now or whatever. Yeah. I might have to make YouTube videos again and show them how it's done. I heard James Best went out of business or whatever, like he ever was. All sorts of bullshit. You know, like, I feel like I'm the only survivor out here that is still grinding. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys let me know. Everybody always said I would fail. My company is, I'm a scumbag company, whatever. But yet we're still here making tens of dollars and spending fuel. So, you know, it's hanging out. Although I do miss shit talking. I definitely do miss talking shit. So I guess I had to start a feud with somebody. Maybe I'll start a feud with fucking Team Tiny and just start shit talking his company. Since every time I go to Texas, that motherfucker dodges me for the steak dinner he owes me. You know what I'm saying? So funny story. Team Tiny only became famous because he started a feud with this guy Trucks, and I gave him attention. So that's the only reason he's worldwide famous now, is because of me. Well, whatever. All right, I'm gonna get out of here before Tim Gentry rolls up. And now that he saw that I was live, I don't want to get shot by a guy. You know what I'm saying? Although I have a feeling me and him would have some stories about Shane to tell. I'd be interested to know how badly Shane fucked Gentry on the way out, and if he fucked Gentry as badly as he fucked me when he quit my company. So I'm interested because they like to gang up and make all the videos and shit about me back in like 2-3 years ago, however fucking long it was. Man, it's got to have been like 3 years at least now, talking about ancient history. Shit. Yeah, I'll be interested. But I mean, Gentry's kind of a loser anyway, so what, do I really want to talk to him? No, how about pass? Alright, I'm going to get out of here. But it was good catching up with everybody. Party on. The dog just wants the apple, so let's see if I remember how to end a motherfucking live. I don't even know how to get out of this. Let's see here. That is right, mother trucker. I held my own. I do what I want. I know she saw the video on TikTok. What'd you think of that shit, huh? So, one of my buddies from Connecticut was like, dude, you got balls of steel. I'm like, tell me something I don't know, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna set world speed records in the shoulder. How the fuck do you get out of this? Alright, I'm gonna try to close this out. And let's hope the live ends when I start beating off in the back later. Just kidding. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Do you want to stop streaming? Yeah, I'm sure I want to stop streaming. Have a nice day. Alright, good. I believe